Morning has come, arise and greet the day. Dance with joy and sing a song of gladness. The light of hope here shines upon each face. May it bring faith to guide our journey home.
Morning has come, arise and greet the day. Dance with joy and sing a song of gladness. The light of hope here shines upon each face. May it bring faith to guide our journey home. Once more the gift is here. Wonder fills this moment shared together. The light of peace here shines upon each face. May it bring faith to guide our journey home.
Good morning. Welcome to Live Oak Unitarian Universalist Church. I'm Carrie Krause, and I'm the Director of Lifespan Faith Development. I'll be leading worship this morning along with the help of many others because it takes the whole community to worship online together. During the service, there will be opportunities for you to participate in the chat. Please introduce yourself there, especially if you're a newcomer. We'd love to welcome you. And be sure to join us after the service for Fellowship Hour. You can find a link on the homepage of our website at www.liveoakuu.org. Our website contains information about other ways that we connect throughout the week virtually during this time of COVID. And now, if you have a chalice, please bring it close for our chalice lighting.
How marvelously wrought the I need to look for miracles outside of nature's flow. Humanity we wonder at with every breath we draw, with every breath we draw. But give us room to move and grow, but give our spirit flame, and we can make a world of light out of the common clay, out of the common clay.
Every year we have the tradition of closing out the year with our volunteer teacher recognition and appreciation, along with bridging our high school seniors who are graduating. This year, all of that was delayed, postponed, didn't happen for obvious reasons. So today I want to take a moment to tell all of my volunteers, thank you so much. Your time, your energy, your enthusiasm are so greatly appreciated. It's an inspiration to see you work with our children and youth and to know that they have adults in their life who really care about them. I couldn't do it without you. And thank you for those of you who have stepped into a whole new way of doing religious education this year, online. I've delivered our chalices to our 2 graduating seniors, Kat and Lily, and I dropped them off at their homes along with the letters that any of you may have sent me to give to them. I want to wish both of them best of luck in the next phase of their adult life. I know that we all want them to feel loved and welcome back here at Live Oak anytime. And we know we have their backs if they need us. So today's story is dedicated to our graduates, but it's a message for all of us. The story this morning is Be You by Peter H. Reynolds. You were born to be so many things. My wish for you, no matter where your journey leads, is for you to always be you. Be ready to take that next step toward being an amazing human being. Be curious. Turn every stone, ask every why, and keep digging deeply. Discover your own answers. Be adventurous. Live a big life. When you are ready, step outside your comfort zone, bravely explore new paths and see where they lead you. Be connected. Find kindred spirits and be with those who make you feel like the real you. Be persistent. Keep going, never stop. Keep going, never stop. Keep going, never stop. Be different. Be silly, be quirky, be odd, be unique, be weird, be colorful, be okay with being different. Be just the way you are. Be kind, be understanding. Help those around you to be themselves. Listen. Then listen some more and learn more about who they are. Be brave. Try new things. Take a deep breath and plunge forward into new experiences. It gets easier every time you try. Be your own thinker. Think for yourself and set your own unique course. It isn't always easy, but you'll be heading in the direction of you. Be okay being alone. Take time to be on your own. Hear your own thoughts, your inner voice, and listen to your heart. Be patient. Being more you takes time. Take a deep breath, relax, let your future unfold at its own pace. It will be worth the wait. Be okay reaching out for help. When you need a helping hand, a compassionate ear, an encouraging word, reach out. As you voyage out into the world, remember, no matter what, you will always be loved. You are ready, so go ahead. Be you. Be very, very you.
The dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you could almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the line. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you could almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Lick yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten.
Now I become myself. It's taken time, many years and places. I have been dissolved and shaken, worn other people's faces, run madly, as if time were there, terribly old, crying a warning. Hurry, you will be dead before... What? Before you reach the morning? Or the end of the poem is clear? Or love safe in the walled city? Now, to stand still, to be here, feel my own weight and density. The black shadow on the paper is my hand, the shadow of a word as thought shapes the shaper, falls heavy on the page, is heard. All fuses now, falls into place.
From wish to action, word to silence, my work, my love, my time, my face, gathered into one intense gesture of growing like a plant, as slowly as the ripening fruit, fertile, detached, and always spent, falls but does not exhaust the root. So all the poem can give, grows in me to become the song, made so and rooted by love. Now there is time, and time is young. Oh, in this single hour I live, all of myself, and do not move. I, the pursued, who madly ran, stand still, and stop the sun.
A reading from Doula Lisa Hart. One thing I have witnessed and always loved about birth is that birth will take you to your limits and then take you over them. When a birthing woman is nearly 7 to 8 centimeters, characteristically known as transitioning, she will undoubtedly say, think, or feel, I can't do this anymore. Oftentimes, the feeling will manifest into those words, a moment of crying, a feeling of wanting to flee, or a frantic look. It's when she begins to feel the birth is stronger than her. However, at this moment, something magical happens. The woman is the birth. And at this moment, she digs down deep and finds the strength she never knew she had.
How many of you have ever ridden on a roller coaster? I imagine a great many of you have, except for maybe our very youngest, for whom it's not safe to do so. You know that moment as you're climbing to the top. You're in the roller coaster and you're chugging along, and you can hear those gears on the tracks pushing you closer and closer to the edge. And if you've never ridden on a roller coaster, that particular roller coaster before, and you don't know what's coming, it can be especially exciting or unnerving, depending on your relationship with roller coasters. And as you approach that top, you could be petrified, you could be exhilarated because you love the adrenaline rush that comes with that moment. But regardless, there's a moment when you're teetering on the edge, right at the very top, waiting for that moment when you go over. Today, I want to consider those moments when we're on the brink, when we're on that edge, and what we do. So the other day, I was trimming the palm tree behind the pool at my house, getting the dead limbs out, and I had them all clipped up and ready to carry to the compost bin, gathered them up along with the loppers in my arms, and headed around the pool. Now, an armful of fronds made it difficult to see where I was going, and I misjudged where the curve was in the pool edge, and before I knew it, One foot was in the water. And I had a decision to make in that moment. It was kind of funny because it felt like time stood still, but it happened in an instant. And I knew I had to make a decision whether I was going to risk hitting my head on the side by just letting go, or if I was going to try to control the situation enough so that I wouldn't injure myself. So I pushed away as hard as I could from the side with one foot. I mean, I was going in. There was no way around it. And as I did so, I threw the loppers off to the side, and in I went, palm fronds and all. Interesting, my body's reaction to that moment was to tense every muscle that I had to try to protect myself. Well, for the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to get those muscles to let go because in that moment, they locked in for safety and they're like, we're not going to let go. You're not sure you're safe yet. And so I've been trying to return to my normal mobility, and it's not so easy to do. I don't know about you, but my life's muscles are tired of being tense. I'm tired of feeling like I'm off balance with no end in sight. Our world is topsy-turvy right now. We have a pandemic that has shifted the way we work and play, the way we learn and interact. And at the same time, we have a political system that is under great scrutiny, amplified by repeated reports of police brutality, anti-immigration laws that are unjust, unequal access to health care, a broken economic system, and fanned by the rhetoric of leaders who incite hatred and racism through their words and their actions. Our historical system of oppression is fighting hard to hold on to the status quo, to keep things the way they are, in daily dialogue meant to distract us from the work that we need to do. Yes, it feels like we are on the brink of something big. And time marches on, and time stands still. Electing a new president, while imperative and something we should all work towards, is not going to be an instant fix for what ails our society. This is a long journey. There are many new voices that are rising up in the fight for justice. But how long before they start to drop out? I'll admit that the skeptic in me thinks that this level of political involvement by the country is not sustainable. The larger population will reach a point and just drop out. Not because they don't care, but because it's all so damned exhausting. The hopeful part of me wants to see the chaos as a new way of shaping society, a time of grief and darkness, but also great growth. A seed starts in the dark soil before it sprouts and grows and reaches for the sun. The floodgates have been opened, and we are learning and growing as we peel back more layers of our broken oppressive systems. Stories that weren't being told or were being told but not heard are now available and there for us to hear and to listen to, and we should. People are in the streets protesting across the country. And those new voices I spoke about, they're joining in the fight that others have been there for centuries. I hope we're on the brink of something we can't return from, like that fall over the top of a roller coaster, like our hymn this morning. Give us room to move and grow, and we can make a world of light out of common clay. Like the reading from the doula that we heard this morning. We have a choice of how to respond in moments of transition. And there are ways that we can train our body to respond positively. Birthing classes are there for precisely that thing, to help you learn how to be in those moments of intensity that happen while you're giving birth. When we're standing on the brink of a life experience, or during times of great upheaval in our society, we can choose to give in. We can choose to fight to hold on to what was, or we can become the moment of transition and breathe through it. I have a personal trainer I work with twice a week who reminded me that during my fall into the pool, my body did exactly what I've been training for: life happening. I'm not training to be a bodybuilder. I'm not training to be a distance runner or a triathlete. I'm training for life. And my body did what it was supposed to do. It assessed the situation and responded in the best way that it knew how in order to keep me safe. So how can we as a faith community seeking justice train for the inevitable moments of transition, like right now? Those moments when we find ourselves on the brink of something difficult. Well, first of all, we can seek out the facts. It's really important that we know what the facts are, that we listen to those most impacted. And technology has provided us access to so much information. But seeking information isn't like breathing through the moment. I have friends who have fought for years for justice for themselves, and I know they're frustrated at the slow pace of change. But they continue. Knowledge alone doesn't keep them going. They feed their soul by becoming part of a community that is going through the same things they are, that's working together for the same change, that's fighting the same fight. Communities are just made up of people, and communities that are resilient are made up of people that can weather times on the brink. They've figured out a way to have both resistance, or the fight, and recovery. They create times for joy, even amid sadness. They eat together, they sing together, they worship together, they learn and grow together. And then they don't run from the edge, but they run headlong over the edge into a new future that they can create together. Even as we social distance and wonder when life will return to normal, I've been holding out hope that we don't ever return to the old normal, that somehow there's been a shift, that even amid the darkness and the grief and the pain that we're feeling right now, a new normal will emerge, that we're on the brink, that we're in transition to the creation of a more loving, more just society. Live Oak is a community that's poised to help shape that new society through its acts of resistance. And it's a community where you can find a place to recover from the brokenness when your actions fall short. We play together, we eat together, we learn together, we love together. That's what a community is for. I'm going to leave you with some words of Parker Palmer, Quaker educator and one of my favorite writers. How we travel the arc between our own sunrise and sundown is ours to choose. Will it be denial, defiance, or collaboration? We stand on the brink, so let's be defiant in the face of injustice and collaborative in our efforts to build a better world.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Just call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Thank you so much for joining us for worship this morning. And don't forget to join us for Fellowship Hour. You can find the link on our homepage at the website, www.liveoakuu.org. And now, as we return to online learning and all the challenges that it presents for our families, I offer this blessing for everyone here, but most especially, I offer this blessing for you families. Blessings on your home, where your children learn and play, and where you try to work. Blessings for your internet connection and your Wi-Fi, and may you find the links that you need for that class or meeting. Blessings on the desktops, laptops, tablets, and phones in your house. May they power up when you need them and stay free of viruses. Blessings for those who are staying home, with family or without. In the dark, in PJs with a dress shirt. Hair, let's not talk about hair. Trying to find a video background that doesn't give away the chaos that is your life. Worried, fearful, bored, tired, frustrated, with uncertainty about the decisions that you've made. Blessings for the young children who need you at the drop of a hat and make their presence known in a loud and insistent way during that one work meeting that you had for today. Blessings on the children attending school online. May you connect and learn even in this strange time. Blessings for the children attending school in person. May you stay safe. Blessings for the pets who appear on the screen at just the right time or walk across your keyboard and type messages to everyone. Blessings on the meals that you share together and the time you carve out to just be a family, or the time you make to connect with friends and family who live in far-off places. May you be blessed with moments of laughter, joy, and love as you start this new school year. May it be so. Amen. Ashe.